I'm looking at a photograph right now. Me, at 25. And I don't recognize him. Not because of the wrinkles, not because my hair turned white or my hands shake when I hold my coffee. No, I don't recognize him because that young man in the picture never got to exist. I'm 82 years old, and I don't know who I am. I never did. There's this thing that happens when you spend your entire life saying yes to everyone else. Your body starts to remember it. My shoulders, they're curved, permanently, like I've been folding myself in half for decades. And I have. Even when I'm alone, like right now, I catch myself apologizing to empty rooms. I look in the mirror some mornings and I see a stranger, not an old man, a ghost, someone who was never fully here. I became a supporting actor in my own life, and I was so good at it, people forgot to ask if I even wanted the part. I wasted 60 years living someone else's script. I said yes when I meant no. I smiled when I wanted to scream. I became the easy one, the reliable one, the man who never caused problems. And it killed me. Not all at once, slowly, like disappearing one compromise at a time. I need you to understand something. I'm not telling you this for sympathy. I'm telling you this because somewhere right now, you're making the same mistake I did. You're making yourself smaller. You're swallowing your words. You think you're keeping the peace, but you're not. You're erasing yourself. And one day, you'll wake up and you won't recognize the person in the mirror either. Let me show you how it happens. It started when I was 7 years old. I told my father I wanted to be an artist. I'd been drawing these elaborate pictures of cities that didn't exist, buildings with impossible angles, streets that curved into the sky. He looked at me with this expression, not anger, worse, disappointment. He said, "Harold, art is for people who can afford to fail. We're not those people." And then he put his hand on my shoulder, heavy, the weight of it pressing me down into that chair in his office. The room smelled like Old Spice and pipe tobacco, dark wood everywhere, heavy curtains that blocked out the sun. "You're going to study something practical," he said. "Engineering, accounting, something that builds a future." I was 7, and I learned the most important lesson of my life. My wants cause pain, so bury them. Fast forward to 18. I wanted to take a gap year, backpack through Europe, write, experience things. My mother's face when I mentioned it, she didn't say anything, just this silence. The kind that fills a kitchen like smoke, thick, suffocating. I never brought it up again. By 22, I had my degree, accounting, just like my father-in-law wanted. Oh, did I mention? I married Rebecca because she was perfect. Not for me, perfect on paper, perfect for my mother, perfect for the version of myself I was supposed to become. She wasn't a bad woman. I need you to understand that. She was kind, organized, came from a good family, but when I kissed her the first time, I felt nothing. I told myself that was normal, that love wasn't fireworks, that stability mattered more than passion. I told myself a lot of lies. 25 years old, first day at Mitchell & Associates, my father-in-law's accounting firm. Fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, beige cubicles stretching out like prison cells. I sat down at my desk, and I didn't stand up for 35 years. Every morning, I'd sit in my car in the parking lot, engine off, hands on the steering wheel, and I'd give myself this little pep talk. It's just 8 hours. You can do 8 hours. Except it was never 8 hours, because I was the guy who stayed late, the guy who said yes to every extra project, every weekend audit, every impossible deadline. Not because I loved the work, because saying no felt like treason. At 45, they promoted me. Corner office, more responsibility, more people depending on me. I remember my boss shaking my hand. "Harold, you're exactly the kind of man this company needs. Reliable, no ego, no drama." He meant it as a compliment. It felt like a eulogy. At home, Rebecca and I had separate bedrooms. Started when she had insomnia. We just never moved back together. We'd eat dinner across from each other, pass the salt, comment on the weather. I can't remember the last real conversation we had. She'd ask, "How was work?" I'd say, "Fine." And that was it. 30 years of fine. I had hobbies once. A guitar I bought at 23. Taught myself 3 chords. Rebecca never said I should stop playing, but she'd get this look whenever I pulled it out. So I stopped, moved it to the basement. By 50, I couldn't remember the last time someone asked me what I wanted. But here's the sick part. By 60, I realized they never asked because I trained them not to. I made myself the easy one, the one who doesn't complain, the one who doesn't need things. And I was proud of that. Proud. Like being a ghost was an accomplishment. 35 years in that office, 50 years in that marriage, and somewhere along the way, I forgot I was supposed to want something more. I forgot there was a difference between existing and living. 65 years old. They threw me a retirement party. Hotel conference room. Cheap banner. 35 years of service. People gave speeches. They called me dedicated, reliable, the backbone of this company. You know what word no one said? Passionate, joyful, alive. I gave a speech, thanked everyone, said all the right things, but inside, this voice was screaming. I wasted it. I wasted all of it. That night, I couldn't sleep. I went down to the basement, started going through old boxes, and I found it. My journal, from when I was 22. The handwriting, God, it was so hopeful, so certain. I read the list I'd made. Dreams, backpack through South America, learn jazz piano, write a novel, fall in love with someone who made me feel alive. I sat on that cold basement floor and I wept. Not gentle tears, not quiet sadness, guttural, animal. The kind of crying that comes from somewhere deep, somewhere you've been ignoring for 60 years. 3 hours. I cried for 3 hours. Rebecca found me. She stood in the doorway, asked what was wrong, and I almost told her. I almost said, I never loved you the way I should have. I married you because it was expected. I buried myself because I was too scared to disappoint anyone. But I didn't. I said, nothing, just tired. Even in my breaking point, I chose her comfort over my honesty. I tried to change for a little while, signed up for a writing class, creative nonfiction, met on Tuesday nights, went twice. Rebecca made a comment, not cruel, just hobbies for retired people who don't know what to do with themselves. I quit the next day. She died 3 years ago, Rebecca. Natural causes, peaceful. At the funeral, people said, at least you had 50 beautiful years together. I nodded, but the truth? I didn't even have the right to grieve honestly, because I never loved her the way a husband should. I loved her approval, her not being disappointed in me. And now she's gone, and I'm alone. And for the first time in my life, I have permission to want things. I'm 82. My hands shake. My knees don't work right. I'm tired all the time. I finally have freedom, and it's too late to use it. That journal is on my table now, next to my chair. I open it sometimes, but I can't read more than a page, because every word is a ghost, every dream a eulogy for the man I could have been. I look at that photograph, me at 25, and I want to grab him by the shoulders, shake him, scream, "Stop! Don't do this! Don't make yourself small. Don't spend your life apologizing for existing." But I can't. He's gone, and I'm what's left. Listen to me. You're watching this for a reason. You recognize yourself in my story. Maybe you're 30, maybe you're 40. Doesn't matter. You're already doing it. You're saying yes when you mean no. You're swallowing your words in meetings. You're staying in a relationship that feels fine, not wrong, just empty. You're making yourself smaller to avoid conflict. Stop. Please, stop. Being nice is not the same as being good. I was nice, so nice, and it destroyed me. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you kill a small part of yourself. Every time you ignore what you want to keep someone else comfortable, you become a little less real. And one day, you'll look in the mirror and you won't know who's looking back. The people who love you, they don't want a ghost. They want you. Messy you. Difficult you. Authentic you. The ones who punish you for having needs, the ones who get angry when you set boundaries, they were never your people. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you disappointed someone for the right reason? When was the last time you said, "No, I can't do that," without apologizing 17 times? When was the last time you chose your own dream over someone else's expectation? You think you're keeping the peace. You're not. You're keeping a lie alive. Conflict is not violence. Boundaries are not cruelty. Saying no is not selfish. It's self-preservation. I can't get those 60 years back, but you still have yours. Don't waste them being someone's version of easy. Don't become the person everyone can count on, except yourself. I'm looking at that photograph again. Me at 25. Full of dreams I never chased. Full of words I never said. Full of life I never lived. He's gone now, and all that's left is this: an old man in an empty house with a journal full of ghosts. And a warning. I'm 82 and I'm nobody. Don't let that be your story. Before you go, if this story made you feel something, if you saw yourself in my mistakes, don't just close this tab and forget about it. Share it. Send it to that friend who's stuck in a job they hate but won't leave. Send it to your kid who's choosing the safe major over their real passion. Send it to yourself 6 months from now when you're about to say yes again when you mean no. And if you're brave, leave a comment. Tell me what you're saying yes to that's killing you. What are you too scared to walk away from? You don't have to use your real name, but say it out loud. Because sometimes admitting the truth to strangers is easier than admitting it to the people we love. I spent 82 years silent. Don't waste another day.